Yo, what it do today, you sexy motherfucking gadlings? Welcome back to another video. This one's gonna be a little bit different from my normal content, as you can already see by, I don't know, what should I say? As you can hear, because you can hear the sound of my car right now. This is a fucking rant video, as you can see in my title. I try not to make too much negative content too often, because negativity isn't something I like to feed into. But there are just certain things that drive me fucking crazy as a driver, and I figure I'd just list some of those off in this video. Kind of a driver etiquette kind of thing, if you will. And I don't consider myself to be a perfect driver. Let's be honest. I don't think anybody should consider themselves to be a perfect driver, because everybody's gonna do something wrong driving at some point, whether they're great at it or not. Shit happens. But there are just certain things that you can do that'll help, and you can do these things all the time, no fucking problem. The very first thing I'm gonna get into is using a goddamn blinker, turn signal, whatever you want to call it, wherever you're from, no biggie. Just use it. It's not hard. It's right there on your steering wheel. You know, you can hear mine going off. Sorry if it's loud. And you're supposed to use it every time you get into a new lane, you make a turn, you get onto the expressway or highway, whatever you want to call it that you're currently getting onto. You're supposed to be using it. And you know what? I'll even give a hint. You're not using it for you. You're using it for the other drivers around you. When you use a turn signal, hey, just throwing it out there, the person behind you knows where you're going. So if you're gonna jump in front of their lane, you know, like the lane they're already in, say you're in the left-hand lane and they're in the right-hand lane. They start speeding up and then they just cut in front of you. You don't necessarily know that's gonna happen. Sure, you saw them speeding up, but they just get into your lane, no turn signal. You would have known if there was a turn signal or shit. Not that you're supposed to be doing this, you're supposed to pass in the left lane. You probably would have let them in had you seen the turn signal. You would have known that they were going to get into your lane. I know me personally, 4 out of 5 times, I'm going to throw that ratio out there. If I see somebody with a turn signal trying to get in my lane, I'll let off a little bit to let them get in the lane. Unless it's like some type of special scenario where they're being a douchebag, then that's that 1 out of 5 where I'm probably not going to let you in. Being a fucking dickhead, like you know that the lane's gonna cut off in a couple hundred feet, but you decide to stay in that lane to the very fucking last second. Yeah, I'm gonna tell you to go fuck yourself, and I'm gonna make you force your way in there. I'm probably gonna do that. I'm a dick in that way. But you knew you had to get over, and you chose not to till the last second, and you didn't bother trying to signal to get in. So, fuck you. But yeah, if you're going to get onto the expressway, even if the lane's going to cut off and you're going on the expressway, you should put the turn signal on so people know when you're going to make your move. Or, hey, here's another one that I see a lot when I'm on my drive home from work and shit like that. When you know you need to get into a certain lane because it's going to branch off somewhere else on the expressway, and you wait till the last second to cut 3 lanes or 2 lanes to get over because you're in the total opposite lane. Why? Why wait till the last fucking second? Why would you wait till the last second to do something? That's like if you know you have company coming over in a week, and for some reason you live dirty. I'm not judging you if you live dirty. It is what it is. I don't like living dirty, so I don't do this. But you wait till 30 fucking minutes before they get up into your house or apartment to clean the shit. And then, hey, they get in there and you're still in the process of cleaning it. It's the same thing with taking the last second to fucking get over into the lane that you need to get into to make your exit. You're probably cutting somebody off when you do that, odds are, and you're probably not using a turn signal. And even if you are using a turn signal in that situation, you're still kind of a fucking dickhead. I gotta be real. You're still kind of a dickhead. I'll do one more point. I'll leave this video kind of more short and simple because I know this is weird. My audio probably sucks cock. It being in my car and you're just staring at a frame of just my phone going wobbly. Also, being distracted while driving is not cool. I'm not staring at the phone, but talking into it is kind of distracting. But the third one that I want to mention is just unnecessarily rubber banding around somebody or taking somebody over, passing them. I get that people like to drive their cars, drive them fast and enjoy them. I'm one of those people. Like, I enjoy the car that I have, and I like to put my pedal to the floor sometimes. I like to enjoy driving the damn thing. But there's a difference between being a car enthusiast who enjoys their car and respects the road and the drivers around them, and somebody who just seems like they need to get everywhere at 1,000 miles per hour all the fucking time. I see people like this on my daily commute every morning / on the way home afternoon, and they pass everybody. They don't need to. They speed up to go past everybody, and what do they end up eventually doing? Slowing back down to the fucking speed limit. What was the point in going to pass all these people? Like, be real with me. Is it some type of small dick complex? Is it just you feel like you need to be on top of things? You don't like being behind people? I want to know what the fuck it is going on in their brains that make them do this. What's the reason? Sure, you got in front of this dude. Congratulations. Now you're slowing down to the speed that he's at. Otherwise, you're going to keep speeding 20, 30, 40 miles per hour over the fucking speed limit and end up getting pulled over and getting a ticket. You want to speed up and test the top speed limit on your car? Do it. Do it if you want to fucking do it. People are going to do shit like that. I'm not saying I've done shit like that. Maybe, maybe not. But for the unnecessary need of just getting in front of somebody for no fucking reason, why? I've had people do it to me so many times where I go over the speed limit majority of the time just by a little bit, and if I'm on the expressway or if I'm on the highway, I'm going more than a little bit over. I'm not going to say how much. I'm going more than a little bit over if I'm in the fast lane, because I'm going with the speed of traffic. So why is there some dude going an extra 10, 15, 20 miles faster than I already am, which I'm already doing probably a little bit too much, and then rubber banding around me, in between me and the car that was in front of me now, and now they're slowed down to my speed? Why? What's the fucking purpose? But those are just 3 gripes of mine with driver etiquette, if you want to call it that. I'm going to leave it right there. If anybody wants to see another part to this, just let me know. I got plenty of shit that I can rant and bitch about. Thank you. Bye. Peace.